Decades ago, you stepped up for my daughter, probably when nobody else would have. And now here you are, decades later, stepping up for my other daughter. You brought her here, where she and Daisy will be safe. Jason Morgan, for all that, I am grateful.
Imagine captivating millions as a suave super spy, stealing hearts on daytime television for over 4 decades, only to face a silent battle that would mark your final act. Tristan Rogers, the legendary General Hospital star who brought Robert Scorpio to life, passed away at 79, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans worldwide. Join us as we explore the life, love, and lasting impact of this soap opera icon, from his glamorous roles to his private struggles. On August 15, 2025, the entertainment world lost a titan. Tristan Rogers, best known for his portrayal of Robert Scorpio on General Hospital, passed away at the age of 79 in his Palm Springs, California home. His death, confirmed by his longtime manager Meryl Sudak, followed a brief but courageous battle with lung cancer, a diagnosis revealed just 1 month prior in July 2025. Shockingly, Rogers was not a smoker, making his illness all the more unexpected. He loved being Scorpio, and he created that role from nothing, Sudak shared with ABC 7 Eyewitness News. He was a genuinely loyal, kind human being, and he loved his family. This article delves into the life of Tristan Rogers, exploring his cause of death, family, lifestyle, and the indelible mark he left on daytime television. Born on June 3, 1946, in Melbourne, Australia, Tristan Rogers' journey to stardom was anything but conventional. Leaving school at a young age, he dabbled in rock music, playing drums in a band with friends before turning to modeling and commercials to make ends meet. As far as I was concerned, it was a way to make a bit of money. That's all, Rogers recalled in a 2022 interview with Soap.com. His early career took root in Australian television, with roles in shows like The Link Men, 1970, Number 96, 1974, and The Box, 1975. He also appeared in British films such as 4 Dimensions of Greta, 1972, and The Flesh and Blood Show, 1972, showcasing his versatility early on. In 1980, Rogers moved to the United States, a decision that would change his life forever. Cast as Robert Scorpio, a charismatic World Security Bureau (WSB) agent on General Hospital, Rogers transformed a one-day role into a cultural phenomenon. His magnetic presence and sharp wit made Scorpio a fan favorite, particularly during the show's peak in the 1980s. Rogers stood as best man in the iconic 1981 Luke and Laura wedding, which drew an unprecedented 30 million viewers, cementing his place in soap opera history. Tristan Rogers' passing was attributed to lung cancer, a diagnosis that stunned fans and colleagues alike due to his non-smoking history. Announced in July 2025, Rogers' illness was kept private, with the actor choosing to focus on his work and family. His representative shared with Deadline, "While he remains hopeful and is working closely with his medical team on a treatment plan, this is a challenging time for Tristan and his family." Despite his optimism, the disease progressed rapidly, and Rogers passed away just weeks later. His manager emphasized his strength, noting that he continued acting until nearly the end, with his final General Hospital appearance airing shortly before his death. This poignant farewell, featuring Scorpio leaving Port Charles with his ex, Holly Sutton, felt like a subtle goodbye to fans. Tristan Rogers' personal life was as rich as his on-screen presence. He was married to Teresa Parkerson, his partner of over 3 decades since their wedding on May 21, 1995. Couple met in 1991, and their enduring bond was a cornerstone of Rogers' life. Together, they raised 2 children, daughter Sarah Jane, born August 25, 1992, and son Cale, born in August 1996. Rogers was also a proud grandfather, leaving behind a grandchild. His family provided unwavering support throughout his career and health challenges, and tributes from colleagues highlighted his devotion as a husband and father. Before Teresa, Rogers was married to actress Barbara Meal from 1974 to 1984, known for roles in Homicide and Sex and the Other Woman. He also had a brief romantic relationship with General Hospital co-star Emma Samms in the 1980s, delighting fans who adored their on-screen chemistry as Robert Scorpio and Holly Sutton. Though their romance ended, Rogers and Samms remained close friends, with Samms sharing a heartfelt tribute. "I loved working with him, and we were both so grateful that we got the chance to do that for more than 40 years." Rogers' children, Sarah Jane and Cale, were a source of immense pride. Sarah, born in 1992, and Cale, born in 1996, grew up in a household steeped in creativity and resilience. While little public information exists about their personal lives, Rogers' manager described them as sharing a strong family bond and deep respect for their father's legacy. Fans and colleagues alike noted Rogers' commitment to his family, often prioritizing them over the glitz of Hollywood. The time of his passing, Tristan Rogers was 79 years old, having celebrated his birthday on June 3, 2025. His career spanned over 5 decades, a testament to his adaptability and passion. From his early days in Australian television to his iconic role on General Hospital, Rogers remained a constant presence in entertainment. His height of 6 feet 1 inch added to his commanding on-screen persona, making him a standout in roles like Robert Scorpio and Colin Atkinson on The Young and the Restless. Rogers resided in Palm Springs, California, where he passed away. Known for its desert charm and Hollywood connections, Palm Springs was a fitting home for the actor, offering a quieter lifestyle away from the bustle of Los Angeles. In November 2024, Rogers received a star on the Palm Springs Walk of Fame, a recognition of his contributions to entertainment and his connection to the community. His home was a place of comfort, where he spent his final days surrounded by family. As of August 2025, no public details have been released about Tristan Rogers' funeral arrangements, reflecting his family's request for privacy during this difficult time. However, the outpouring of tributes from fans, co-stars, and the General Hospital community has been profound. Executive producer Frank Valentini shared, "The entire General Hospital family is heartbroken. Tristan has captivated our fans for 45 years, and Port Charles will not be the same without him." Plans for a tribute episode on General Hospital are reportedly in development, and fans have called for a memorial event or studio renaming in his honor. Co-stars like Finola Hughes, who played Anna Devane, and Kimberly McCullough, who portrayed Rogers' on-screen daughter Robin Scorpio, shared emotional tributes. Hughes recalled, "He turned to me, put his arm around me and said, 'We're gonna have fun, kid!' It was like straight out of a Western." Culla posted, "Trissy forever," alongside a vintage set photo. Social media platforms like X have been flooded with fan memories, with one writing, "I'm glad we got to see him last being a dad to Sasha, it was like a goodbye in a way." Despite his fame, Rogers led a relatively modest lifestyle, prioritizing family and his craft over Hollywood excess. He was known for his professionalism and kindness, with colleagues describing him as grounded and loyal. Rogers embraced the evolution of the entertainment industry, advocating for its expansion into digital platforms. He produced a web-based talk show and starred in the soap opera web series The Bay as Lex Martin, showcasing his forward-thinking approach. His voice work, including Jake the Kangaroo Mouse in Disney's The Rescuers Down Under and the Mad Max video game, further highlighted his versatility. The time of his death, Tristan Rogers' net worth was estimated at $29.8 million, according to multiple sources. This wealth was built through decades of consistent work in television, voice acting, and digital series. His long-running role on General Hospital was his primary income source, supplemented by recurring parts on The Young and the Restless, The Bay, and Studio City, for which he won a Daytime Emmy in 2020. Additional earnings came from voiceovers for brands like Outback Steakhouse and Reebok, reflecting his diverse career. Tristan Rogers' passing marks the end of an era for daytime television, but his legacy endures through his unforgettable performances and the love of his fans. From a Melbourne rock drummer to a soap opera legend, Rogers' journey was one of resilience and reinvention. His portrayal of Robert Scorpio, with its blend of charm, wit, and vulnerability, remains a benchmark for soap opera characters. As General Hospital plans its tribute, fans continue to celebrate a man who turned a one-day role into a 45-year legacy. Rest in peace, Tristan Rogers. Your light will shine on in Port Charles and beyond.